That was a good theme of the Sunday papers yesterday in terms of Joe Brolly and Colm O'Rourke's column, certainly just giving out about the basic inability to kick the ball over from 45 metres in the O'Byrne Cup semi-final last week.
I think that people are just working on fitness at this time of the year, and if they were allowed to play big matches all summer, they'd be able to kick those. At the end of the summer, if those two teams played again, having played 8 or 10 matches, as opposed to doing all the training that they've just been doing, then their skill levels will be much higher. I think that everybody needs to just calm down a little bit. It's January.
The trajectory in terms of the skill levels in the summer and here in January aren't that much different. Fitness levels, the differences are probably big. But
are you honestly saying that at the top level, football has not improved in terms of its skill sets in the last decade? It has absolutely improved. It is beyond.
I'm not saying that at all.
If anybody ever watches those matches from the 80s and 90s, the notion that lads were kicking the ball with pinpoint accuracy is a lie. It's absolute nonsense.
But I did not say whatsoever that skill levels have disimproved.
So go on.
I was just saying that it pointed out in the newspapers yesterday was Colm O'Rourke and Joe Brolly saying that inter-county players should have a higher skill level than a 2-1 finish in an inter-county game.
And I think it's a massive overreaction to a game which takes place in January, where they're absolutely knackered from all the physical training that they're banking now for when the weather's a bit better and they can work a bit more on their skills. I do think that in the summertime the skills are far better.
But it's not a massive overreaction. It wasn't a point of the columns. I said that they both pointed it out within their columns. It's not like the State of the Nation sort of front page of the...
It was completely State of the Nation. That was the whole point of the pieces.
Was it?
Yeah.
Colm O'Rourke was...
Football is dying, basically. Gaelic football has gone to crap, and it's the result of coaching, not focusing on skills, and there's no point in watching the sport anymore.
But it surely wasn't sparked from the fact that it was a 2-1 in an O'Byrne Cup semi-final. It was Brolly's thing was more sparked from Stephen Poacher on Twitter advertising all these different clinics. And Colm O'Rourke's initial point was about the administration of these fixtures, that these games shouldn't have been fixed at certain times. And then he got into the business that, there was this thing also last week. I don't think anybody's overreacting or making this a bigger thing than it is. I think it's just very interesting, and part of me definitely agrees with this.
Okay. We'll move on.
Fair enough.